The Big Show with Night and Day.
Get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hoytey Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 25th of June, 2024. And you, my friends, as always, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Mogi, a stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Another beautiful day in paradise.
Isn't
Just
it?
feeling lucky to be alive, my man.
I tell you what, such a shock for old Hoytey Jay to go outside with my little heat pump going there in the little house. Go outside. So, ooh, she's a bit nippy.
Ooh.
She's a bit nippy. Keyzie, a mad bastard, how's life?
So good, fellas. So happy to be here right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel like
Keyzie's not happy, man.
Why? What's going on with you, Keyzie?
I don't know. I don't want to speak on your behalf, Keyzie, but I get the vibe he's a little bit green around the gills.
Sure.
There's something going on.
Do you want to know what
I can't
happened?
quite put my finger on it. Go on, mate.
I put away the biggest
Oh,
Curry
I don't-
Laksa.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Jeez, I thought you were going to say.
curry laksa about an hour ago.
Right.
And I've just got a kg of noodles inside my tummy.
You're just brewing steamers.
Brewing steamer over here.
Yeah.
Should be ripe around midnight.
It's actually really interesting, Mogi, as we were walking to the car park last night, Keyzie and I, he was talking about how for lunch he'd had some handmade noodle sort of soupy thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was way too much, and he felt like there was a number of Klingons.
That's
in
not
his
what I
belly,
said
and
at
he said
all.
his bowel was rumbling.
Yes.
So I was actually very happy to part ways with him at the car park there.
What I said, Mike, was that the pork made me feel weird. I'm starting to feel a bit weird.
Bit woozy. Well, that's you were feeling woozy. Old Hoodie Jay's feeling woozy. It's going to be one of those shows.
I just want to put it out there. I am feeling woozy. My daughter's been sick the last couple of days. All her mates are sick. Just text us on 3483 if you live in Auckland especially. Is there some sort of bug going around at the moment? Because I am feeling woozy. But I'll be okay because I'm a backbone. Massive show ahead, as
it's
always.
a big one today.
$500 to give away. So much to chat about. In the meantime, it's a bit of audio slave.
Yeah.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 11 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Don't know if you guys have heard, there's been a few issues with the Inter-Islander ferry.
Aye.
Not good, guys, not good. It's sort of the connection, isn't it, between the North and the South Island? So sure, it's used for vacationers and holidayers, etc., but also it's a main trunk line for trucks and goods and services and things
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
And so we're a bit of a laughing stock the world over, aren't we, when we've got two boats and one of them's consistently falling over and then the other one's not much better. I don't know if you've heard about this one, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah.
So they're trying to look for a solution. They were building some other ones. The new government came in, they've put the kibosh on that.
As they do.
And these are that's just normal, isn't it, Jase?
Yes.
But interesting stuff. I've been talking to a mate of mine who's quite high up in Kiwi Rail there.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And what they're looking at doing, they're looking at other solutions because the problem that they have with these boats is they're prone to break down. And even when they were originally built in, I think it was 1998, they broke down immediately and were given the nicknames of lemons. They were the lemons, and it cost like $800 million or something ridiculous. So what they're looking at is another solution, and this is where they're going to build essentially what's a crane. Now, it's going to have the centre of the crane is going to be right in the middle of the Cook Strait.
Right.
And there'll be an arm that reaches all the way out to the North Island. It won't be able to go into the port like it is at the moment because they won't be able to get it around the corner. Then the other arm of it will be extend all the way out to the South Island. So if you can imagine that you've drive down there in your car and it's got... you can drive onto it. It's got heaps of storage on there for trucks and all sorts of things. So you load up at the South Island, you load up at the North Island, and then that just rotates around
And just drops
180 degrees and
Sure,
drops it. Now,
yeah.
the genius of this plan is that it's got a sail on it.
Well, the crane does.
The crane does. So it's powered by the wind, because you guys will know this down in Wellington, a lot of wind. So it actually gets powered by the wind. It makes it carbon neutral, and it goes at about 900 kilometres an hour.
Well, I was going to say, because if you're on the very end of that long, because it's going to, how long is the arm on the crane going to be?
Oh, I mean, I'm not an engineer, but it'll be kilometres long.
Yeah, because if you're on the end of that, you're going to be going some serious speed.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, they got seatbelts.
Because that's interesting you say that, because I've got a mate that works pretty high up at NZ Transport for the government there.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't want to out him, Keyzie. That wouldn't be kosher, man.
Okay.
Very similar kind of scenario.
Yeah.
And they've been working on a concept of attaching a cable from Cape Reinga all the way down to Bluff.
Okay.
So just one massive cable and just having carriages go along the cable.
Well, like gondolas.
Well, like a gondola, like a massive gondola. Where it sort of got a bit stuck is it only goes one way at this point.
Right.
Because
But it can actually go both ways, but they have to get the stuff down that end and unload it before they. And I was like, well, couldn't you just put like two cables up? And my mate who works at NZ Transport quite high up there, he went, hang about.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So they hadn't even thought of that?
They hadn't even thought of a second cable.
Well, why don't they put up 3 cables or even 4?
Oh, because it'd be pollution. It'd be visual pollution.
Yeah. I mean, I was reading online that they're going to look into it and maybe look to update the fleet in the next few years, potentially, if it's not too pricey.
Nah, because they were already doing that, weren't they? And they put the kibosh on that.
Yes.
I mean, they already spent $300 million on that, so you can put a line through that idea, Keyzie.
Oh, right. So it's probably one of the other two.
So
then.
it's going to be the flying fox or that crane.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that flying fox thing there? Is that cantilevered?
Yes.
Yeah. The crane is as well. That's cantilevered.
It's cantilevered.
Yeah. Interestingly, because I've got another good mate that works in the gangs, and the whole Inter-Islander ferry thing apparently is just a big ruse.
Right.
Because there's billions and billions of dollars, for the ideas that Mogi and our mates were talking about. But the Inter-Islander is actually just a big drug run for all the gangs and stuff. And so they don't want that shut down because that would shut off the drug supply between the islands.
Right. Okay. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money, the gangs, man.
Yes.
I mean, I've got a mate who's pretty high up in the SAS.
Yeah.
And he was saying that one of the gangs has just brought a nuclear submarine off the Russians, so they'll be using that to smuggle the drugs next.
Mate, I've got another really good mate that can vouch for that, Mogi.
Yeah.
Is he in Russia?
No.
He's in soft furnishings.
It's a cover, Keyzie.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Bon Jovi there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show. It's really weird, actually. Can I say a mature woman just walked past the studio, and I inadvertently caught her eye there, Mogi.
You did it again, did you?
And she held the look. She held the look, fellas.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too long.
Still got it, Hoytey J.
Sure do, you stallion. Now, fellas, I've got a business idea and I want to run it through you, get your thoughts on it.
Run
it
past
through
us
me?
or through us?
I don't know about that. Unless it's Connie related.
And it has been so obvious, I cannot believe it's only just occurred to me to do it. And it's called Hire My Head.
Oh, I think they already do that.
And as you know, I'm fond of a cat.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know if you are fond of a hat because you've been given about 100 of them and you only wear one.
But you got to listen, he is fond of a hat.
Yeah, true. Yeah, one hat.
And I'm on videos all the time. I'm on the radio all the time. I'm out and about all the time. I guess you'd say a pretty significant celeb. Fellas.
Yeah.
Man, totally.
People recognise me in the supermarket and star.
You're
Thank
a star.
you, Mogi.
Yeah.
I don't want to go that far, but sure, I'm a star. And people see me in the street and they stop and they gawk and stuff like that.
Look at his honker.
And the concept that I have, that I'm running with here, is Hire My Head. People send in their business caps or hats, for advertising their business, and I'll wear it for a length of time, and they pay me X amount of dollars per how long I wear it for. So, for example, if I wear it for a month,
Sure.
that equates to about $25K.
Yeah.
And then if other people want to send in hats, or if they want to do it 2 months, 50K. You know what I'm saying?
You give a discount for 2 months.
Or I could give a discount for 2 months, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
25 for 1 month, 50 for 2.
Sounds good to me.
Hang on,
man.
is it-
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I think
you.
you've got your pricing right. It's
Yes.
probably on the lower side of right for me. Would you wear it on the radio show here?
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah,
I was thinking
good.
about the cap. I was with my JCB cap that I wore for a year. That's what?
Yeah.
Nearly $500,000 advertising
say.
that those bastards got, and they didn't pay me a cent.
Minimum.
So they just gave me a manky old cap.
No, they gave you a brand new hat.
Well, I was brand new. It was pretty manky by the end of it.
And your head made it manky.
And the good thing about it too, of course, is that I'd always look smart. I have quite clean-looking caps.
That's true.
And I wouldn't have filthy caps all the time. So if anyone's interested in that and using Hire My Head, just text us 3483 and Pugsan will get in touch with you and get your deets.
We've already had someone text through. Angus from Christchurch looking for some Hoytey J head, just wondering how much 30 minutes would cost.
30 minutes of Hoytey J head? Oh, yeah, that's a one-off, 150.
150.
150.
Yeah,
And for
yeah.
that 150 of Hoytey J's head, like they could like film it and then take the footage and use it as they want, right?
That's a good
Absolutely
idea.
they could, yeah.
What about for a half and half?
Half and half?
Yeah, so like half the time you're wearing it and the other time you sort of got it in your hand and, just sort of waving it around.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, that's still the same thing. So I would just charge a full rate there.
150.
Yeah, 150
That's
for
good
half
eating.
an hour.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we could break it down.
What
Hoytey J head for an hour.
Yeah. What if me and a mate went halves on Hoytey J head for 30 minutes?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, you could band together and pay the full rate, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'd be sweet with that?
Totally, man.
Okay.
All right, well, 3483, if anyone wants to hire Hoytey J's head, get in touch with us and we'll tee things up.
I honestly, man, I
good
think you're going
idea,
to be surprised how many people are keen for this.
Yeah.
Especially
Hoytey J
that half
head.
an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can I just say, though,
How-
I'm more into the long-term head.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Like a month or so, yeah.
I don't want it to just be all, just half an hour Hoytey J head.
Actually, here's a text from Pugson. He wants to know how much 8 minutes would cost.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Oasis there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:38. Tell you what, my business idea is going off on the old text line 3483, Keyzie.
There's a lot of people that are keen, man.
Yeah, totally.
It is pretty freaky because it's such a good idea.
No, I was just about to talk about the dream I had
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
last night. It was actually the night before, but we didn't get time to talk about it yesterday.
Were there monkeys in it?
No. We're in Bali. When I say we, I mean me, old Mogi over
Oh,
there,
yeah.
our social guy, the pants man, and a winner. We're in Bali, we're in a shop, and you guys were buying magic mushies off the shelf, right?
Oh, yum.
So you bought the magic mushies, and then you just stuffed them in your mouth and walked out. And I was like, I'm not going to steal. So I waited in there a bit longer, bought a beer. As the lady handed me the beer, a guy walked past, and I felt a prick.
Did you?
I felt a prick in the sort of side of my oblique there, on the side of my sort of torso.
Well, I wouldn't call it an oblique.
The side of my torso there, and I
Yeah.
looked down and he'd hit me with a little vial with a little pin on the end of it, so I quickly got it out.
Oh, God.
Went to leave the shop, another guy stopped me, patted me on the back, was like, "G'day, Keyzie, how you going?" Hit me with another thing. They were drugging me.
Oh.
And then
It's been dragging me.
it has been drugging me. And then I ripped that one out, tried to leave, and then a guy stabbed me again, and he wouldn't let me pull it out. And eventually I started to almost pass out.
Were you trying to pull it out?
I was trying to pull out and I just couldn't. Almost passed out. Before I did, they grabbed my phone, held it up to my face and unlocked it, went to my banking app, held that up to my face, unlocked it, transferred all of our life savings to their account, and then I blacked out.
Oh, my God.
And then I woke up and I was actually in bed.
Hey, Keyzie,
What?
why wasn't I in the dream?
Or Pugs? Yeah.
Or Pugs?
I can't control the dreams, man.
That's true.
If I could, the pants man sure as hell wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
He's probably just trying to film me doing embarrassing
you-
stuff.
You're in my dreams.
Yeah,
I
but
am?
they're wet dreams.
Yeah, but they're still dreams, Mogi.
That's true. Fantasies.
Should we do trade wars?
Sleep fantasies.
Tools down and lids off. It's Super Liquor Trade Wars time. Time to spin the Wheel of Trade.
It's quite high energy, isn't it?
It is.
It's really high
Very
energy.
high
that.
energy. Well, it's worth $500.
500
Moogie.
big
so
ones.
Why not trade against trade? Spin the wheel, Keyzie.
Hang on, we haven't even explained how it works yet, Jase.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, we spin the wheel twice. We pick out 2 trades. If you are one of those trades, you call us on 0800 Hodaki and you could win $500 thanks to Super Liquor.
Cheers to that.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers to that. All right, first spin.
No, go again. That one doesn't count.
Better.
Other.
Oh,
Oh, so that can be anything then.
So literally anything.
Okay, other. If you're an other tradie, give us a call right
is
now
it
on
literally anything?
Literally anything other.
0800 Hodaki.
So anyone can call right now. Do I even need to spin it again? Because if anyone can call.
No, it's only for that one, though. The other one will have to be whatever this one is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
You can't keep spinning it, Keyzie. You just got to take your hand off it, man. It gets once. That's cheating. You're going to have to do it again after this because this is cheating. Yeah. Still cheating. This whole thing is cheating.
Stop
this is
blowing
cheating.
on it.
This part's cheating. And that bit. Because you can hear it speed up,
Yeah,
Jase,
and
when
then
he
go
does it.
down. Yeah, dip.
Still cheating. Unbelievable. You're making a mockery of the whole thing. What's that say?
Other.
Nah, no good. Because you're cheating.
What does that one say?
Bricklayer. So
Okay, if you're an other and or a bricklayer, give us a
Yeah.
call right now on 0800 Hodaki.
and you can win $500, eh, fellas?
Yeah, that's right, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Let's go to the Trade Wars Super Liquor Scoreboard.
Yes, indeed, your chance to win $500 cash trade against trade. Josh, who's a fridgie. How are you mad bastard? What's a fridgie?
Well, pretty much we just on the roof and get paid heaps.
Oh, yeah. On the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good, man. So you probably don't need $500 then.
Or I know someone who does.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool, man. Andrew, who's a bricklayer. How are you mad bastard?
Bloody great, mate. How are you guys?
Oh,
Good, mate.
how
Can't complain, mate.
Andrew is a
Yeah.
bricklayer. How much of a backbone does he sound?
Bit of a backbone. You self-employed, man, or you working for another man?
Self-employed, bro.
Good on
Oh,
you,
good
mate.
on you, mate.
Good on
Massive
you, mate.
stallion. Now, listen, fellas, this is how it works. We have 3 questions. First to 2 wins. You identify, your buzzer is, in your case, Andrew Bricklayer, and in your case, Josh Fridgie. Okay?
Yep.
All right, you ready to go, fellas? You're locked and loaded.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go, fellas.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Easy.
sorry.
It's landed on, what is today's date?
Fridgie.
Go on.
It is the
Yep.
25th of June,
Well done.
2024.
Well done.
That's really sharp. Josh, good work, mate.
He's smart, man.
All right, fellas, you ready? You ready, Andrew?
Yeah, bro.
Who was just named the new All Black skipper?
Fridgie.
Yes, Fridgie?
Dog roll.
Yeah.
Dog rolls correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well done, man. Sorry, Andy.
Bastard, brickies.
Fridgie, you're $500 richer, my friend. So just hold the line and I'll chuck you over to Puxon in
Good on you,
Studio
mate.
B.
Good stuff, fellas.
Boom, boom.
Just like that.
Good questions, though.
Really good questions.
Pugson comes up with those. They're bloody good.
I didn't get to ask one.
I know, it's just one of those things, man. It's the luck of the draw, isn't it, Jase? Would you say that, man?
Sure.
But I'll tell you what we'll do. Tomorrow you can start, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Not tomorrow's big show tomorrow. We don't
Well,
want
what, hang on, why does that matter?
to blow it. What were you going to ask?
Oh, what was your question today, Keyzie?
In what country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Pisa.
In what country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Sure, come on. The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah,
Sure you're saying that properly?
Pisa.
Pizza.
No, not pizza. The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh,
Pisa.
a pizza.
Pisa.
A
Absolute
pizza.
pizza.
No, not a pizza. Pisa.
We'll move on to the next one. It's my turn.
No, we've stopped. This was just...
What day of the week is it? What day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
Yeah, see, that's it.
You
Damn it.
got to ask questions, Keyzie, that people will actually know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I just thought everyone knew about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pisa. Hey, thanks, Super Liquor, by the way. They'll be stoked with this.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Alison Chains here on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Hey, Mogi,
Yeah.
was that your second pie?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Keys on his third. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because he's having a late dinner tonight, I think. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I'm having a late dinner, that's right. So I thought I'd just have 3 pies.
Yeah.
And a big, massive laksa before that.
And a big laksa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's coming up after 5, fellas?
Hey, well, I've got a bit of an update for the big show.
Carry on.
For the big show at the Batch, because you were away
yeah.
while we were chatting about that. So I'll give you a bit of an update there.
Thanks, mate.
And just re-expectations and cash. What else have we got after 5 o'clock?
Oh, there'll be a little bit of chat about. I think we're going to revisit because it was very popular in the first hour there. Jase, you're leasing your head, so that people can give you a cap and you'll charge them.
Yes.
So it's called Head with Hoytey J.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's Hoytey J Head, yeah. So if you're keen to get amongst that, 3483. Also, Mogi, your daughter had a massive birthday party at the weekend.
She did.
We'll
She
chat
did.
about that.
Yeah.
And also another chance to get yourself in the draw to join the ACC in Munich, not music, for Oktoberfest.
And isn't there something about you scoring at your wife's netball, Keyzie?
Yeah.
That you scored someone at your wife's netball?
Yeah, potentially. We'll see how we get on.
Yeah, sure. All that after 5.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. Hey, we mentioned very briefly before the 5 o'clock news there, fellas, Scott Barrett, the new skipper of the All Blacks. Mate, I spoke to Dog Roll last night. He's stoked.
Yeah.
He is fizzing at the bung at the opportunity of leading the Blacks in the new era.
You got to stop calling them just the Blacks. It's the All Blacks.
What do you mean?
He is also a little bit nervous about leading the haka
Yes.
because, of course, that's going to be his new job there, Keezie's son.
Right.
And
my Keyzie son.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Yeah, but looking forward to it. And apparently they've got a brand new haka this year.
Really?
Yeah, 5 of them.
5 new haka.
5 new haka. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they just rotate them around there, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Because you used to
Sweet
lead
as.
haka, eh, Jace?
Aye. What?
Hey, what do we got coming up this hour, fellas?
Well, apparently, unbeknownst to us, Mogi's daughter had a birthday this weekend, which we weren't invited to. I've got a bit of an update on the big show at Hoytey J's Batch.
Oh, that's right. That's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming up very soon.
Plus another chance to get in the draw for old Munich there with the ACC flellers.
And Keyzie scores at his wife's netball match.
Big show, man. Can't wait. It's going to be great.
Too good!
The Hoytey Big Show podcast.
Faith No More there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, Mogi, you were away when we... you were with us when we had the chat in the car coming back from
I remember that.
Field Day saying, hey, I'd love to get you guys out to my family batch for a weekend. And you fellas were like, yeah, man, really keen.
It was pretty heavy on the skinny dipping when you were talking about it.
Oh, yeah, there'll be some... every morning we'll have a skinny dip and then some stretching and stuff. Unfortunately, you were away when I went through the schedule with the fellas.
Oh, cool.
But they were into it. And,
Wow,
so it
I
was
don't know
all
if
good.
I was...
So I just want to say, first and foremost, we've
Yes.
locked in the day.
Okay.
July, or the weekend, July 12th, fellas, all
July
right?
12th.
Yeah.
We're all good with that?
Is that a Friday?
Yes, it's a Friday.
So we're going to Friday and we'll come back on the Sunday?
Sunday, yes.
Where were we going to stay on the Saturday?
At the batch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's going to end on the Friday as well.
Oh, so is it the
Now,
batch both nights?
Can I have bags of beard?
Yes.
Okay.
I've already assigned you the outer little area, which is set amongst the Pahutakawa.
Oh.
You will love it, Mogi.
Good.
In fact, when my father-in-law built it, I thought to myself, Mogi would love that. I was talking to the fellas too about the money. And you were just saying to me quietly, because I was going to split it 3 ways.
Yeah, get a load of this, Mogi. You'll love this.
But obviously, you just had your daughter's party.
Yeah.
And they aren't cheap, man. You know, because you're not just paying for the kids and the food and all that stuff, all the adults and all the piss for that as well.
Yes.
So you said you're a bit short, so let's just flag it. You don't need to pay me anything.
Well, how much is it?
Well, it was $650 each.
$650 each.
Yeah.
A night.
No, in total.
Oh, that's
and
reasonable.
that's groceries and petrol.
That's good.
Thank you.
What do you mean that's
You
good?
would not believe the bleating that Pugs and Keyzie were. Oh, what do you mean, man? It was just
So
like, fellas.
two nights.
Yeah.
2 nights. So that's $325, let's say, a night. That's roughly there. And then food is included in that?
Yes.
So you get there on the Friday night. We'll probably go breakfast, lunch and dinner on the Saturday there.
Yes, I've been through the menu
and
too.
then breakfast on the Sunday.
Yes.
And then we'll be off, hit the road, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good, man. And then you're paying for my petrol as well, Keyzie. Is that right? So that is...
What? Hang on. What do you mean?
Well,
Because I'm going to take a
basically,
separate car.
basically what I've done is I've just split it 2 ways. So $950, but with you and Pugsan would be good, Keyzie.
So now it's $950. You know what? I'm putting gas in the Teeter truck as well.
Oh no,
Teeter
you
truck.
can come in my Axilla truck.
I'm all good.
So I'll be driving you all out there and just giving you the history of that area as we're driving out there too, by the way. And just a reminder, and you wouldn't have heard this either, Mogi. No booze, no drugs, no porn. And I say no porn, Keyzie, all right? And can we abide by the TV rules?
What
i.e.,
TV
I
rules?
decide when it's on and off, and it's no more than 20 minutes a day, all right?
20 minutes a day, that's reasonable.
Yeah, thank you. We're at the
But
I've
I've got a TV in my room, mate.
you've got your own TV in your room, yeah.
Hang on, look. I was all for this idea when you suggested it, but I'm not sure I want to go anymore.
Well, you've committed now.
No,
And
but
that's the thing.
I've
If you commit
booked
to
it,
something, you've got to stick
What
it
do you mean?
through.
It's your
and
family
in terms
bet.
of drugs, as long as I'm outside the house.
Oh, outside the house is fine.
Yeah.
Or in your own little...
In my room.
In your room.
Yeah.
Well, can we-
In my little patio.
Can I go to his
Yes.
room to drink beers in there?
Incidentally, there's a mini bar in there too, so
Oh,
just
good
fill your
shit.
boots, free of charge in your case.
Well,
Mogi.
where am I sleeping?
Oh, well, this is the really cool thing about the batch is there's another double bed in the main batch area and kind of what we call windowsill cushions.
Oh, yeah.
And so, there's a window this big, as you can imagine. It's big in the studio here with like a
3
window.
by 3 meters.
Yeah, a windowsill with cushions on it. You and Pugs can share
That's
one of
good.
those.
That's good.
Yeah.
Has it got a good view?
Nah.
The Hoytey Big Show podcast.
Tune Radiohead there on the Radio Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday evening. Speaking of Tuesdays, before you get into your little chat there, Mogi,
My little
it's quite a
chat.
special day at night, day, isn't it, fellas?
It's a really, really special day, Jase, at night and day. It's the final day for you to get a coffee. Right, every Tuesday in June, you've been able to get a coffee barista made for $2.
I'm thinking of all those students down there freezing their asses off. Nice, sweet, hot coffee right now. What do you reckon?
$2, get
Fill your
amongst
boots.
it.
Good on you. Hey, it was my daughter's birthday over the weekend, and it's one of the big ones, Jase. You'll know about this. You won't know about this, Keyzie. You've got 0 kids. But, Jase, you've got kids. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could relate to this.
One of the big ones is 5 years old. Would you agree with this?
Yes.
The way I look at it is it's 5 years old, then it's a 10-year-old birthday because that's double digits.
Yes.
Then it's 13 because
13
you're a
years.
teenager.
Teenager.
And then 16 because it's sweet 16.
Yes.
Then 18 because you can go to war. And then 21.
Then 21,
21st,
Yeah. Good, because the ones in between we're doing nothing for.
Sure.
But we had some people over to the house, and it's quite nice. You know, we said to everybody, don't bring any gifts, okay, because we don't sort of need anything. But my my mother,
Oh, Marge.
she came along, and she actually got my daughter a trampoline.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very generous.
It is very generous. It's a second-hand one. It's a bit of an old dunger, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sweet.
But it still does the trick. Anyway, she had a burn on this trampoline, and we had there's a few other people there, and Jase, as you've sort of been working in radio and been an actor of some renown for some years.
Yes.
You end up meeting people that you otherwise wouldn't. So one of the people that we had a lot of Olympians here, Olympians.
Oh, that's random.
Just people at the top of their field, Keyzie.
Do they have kids her age?
No, just close mates, very close mates.
For sure.
And one of them was, actually I met this guy at your place, that party you had at your place, Dylan Schmidt.
Oh, the trampolinist.
The trampolinist, yeah. And he was there, and my daughter was showing this. She was sort of started off bouncing. They're very slow, can be quite timid, but sort of within a minute she was doing sort of quadruple flips and twists and all that sort of thing. And he was like, what's going on here? Is she 5? Yeah, she's 5. She's not a little person.
Right.
And he said he'd never seen anything like it.
Sure.
He gave her a couple of tips, a couple of little tricks there. And by the end of it, he said, man, I'm going to try and get her into the Olympics this year.
Well, hang on. Those are in not even less than a month?
Yeah,
Well, he's the expert, man.
yeah. Well, she obviously had that much natural
Talent
that
Exactly right.
you don't need to do
She's
the
just
training.
I mean, are you saying that Dylan Schmidt, the trampolinist, is an idiot, Keyzie?
Well, no, that's certainly
Big
not
call,
what I'm
buddy.
saying. If it
Big
came
call.
across like that, then I apologise.
That's a huge call.
Yeah,
Did you see him
no.
on Celebrity Treasure Island? He was really good at the puzzles.
Yeah, he was great. He was a good puzzler. Right. So any other good gifts that she was given, or?
She got some other stuff as well. Obviously, there was all the cakes and all the food and everything, and which she asked for just whole foods, but we just gave them away to sort of needy people. She got a push bike.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But she'd been riding one of those before, Jay. She'll remember.
Yeah.
We gave her one of those when she was 2, and she did a jump over our garage.
That's right. So, okay. So, did she get like a big bike this time?
Well, she actually got a flat tyre, man.
Oh, right.
So she got a flat tyre, and when she got the flat tyre, she did a wheelie, and it was on the front, changed the front wheel while she was doing a wheelie, and fixed the puncture while she was doing a wheelie and put it back on.
Did she have a puncture repair kit?
She had a puncture repair kit, yeah.
Yeah.
Far out.
But she got that for Christmas.
Yeah, right. Did she like the gift I got her?
What did you get her?
I sent her that you didn't give it to her?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's so many presents, Keyzie.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
Very
right.
popular girl.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. It's all good.
What'd you get her?
I mean, surely she'd remember it unless you threw it straight in the bin.
Right, lip gloss?
Well, there was lip gloss in there, yeah. That's fine.
What was it, though?
No, it was garbage anyway. Don't worry about it.
No, I really want to know what
Yeah,
it
what
is.
was
No, it was shit. It was terrible.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. There's the thought that counts.
I know.
It was a box set of Wellington Paranormal. But it's shit. Don't even worry about it.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Jenny, G-Lane and the ACC team are heading off on the Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour to Munich. And maybe this great New Zealander will be joining them.
G'day, Troy, you mad bastard. How's life?
Here you go, me dear, you sicko.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Hey, what do you do for a crust, Troy?
Digger operator.
Backbone. So
Good on you, mate.
I reckon you certainly hold your ground with Mike Lane and all those degenerates.
Oh, I think I could keep up with them just.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. We're immediately going to chuck you in the drawer and chuck you over to Puxan in Studio B, all right?
Cheers, sickos.
Good
Cheers,
on you,
mate.
G'day, Michelle. How's life?
Are you going to...
Hey,
How you going?
Hey.
good, thank you.
That's good. What do you do for a crust, Michelle?
I'm a pharmacist.
Backbone.
Like
Yeah.
a drug dealer or an actual pharmacist?
Like an actual pharmacist.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
Second best of those
Yeah,
two
man.
options.
You'll
And
get there.
have you been to Munich before, Michelle?
No, I haven't, no.
Okay, well, that'd be a bit of fun then with the fellas, wouldn't it?
That'd be really great, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll put you in the drawer as well, all right?
Awesome, thanks so much, guys.
No
Thanks,
worries.
mate. You have a great day.
I noticed that Jase, have you noticed this, Keyzie? Jase uses a different voice when he talks to women.
I was just thinking that. Because the digger driver, g'day, you man bastard.
backbone.
And then
Just
Michelle,
like, hey.
hi.
Hey.
How are you?
How you going?
Are you up?
How's it going there?
Do I really?
You do.
Right, okay.
By the way, this trip is one hell of a trip to win. I believe this is your last week to actually get yourself in the draw.
It is.
All thanks to Export, you get free return flights, accommodation, and Beer Fest passes as well.
That's on a plane, eh?
That is 100% on a plane.
Okay.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. How long is it for? Does it say?
Does it say there, Keyzie, how long it's for? Because I'm going to need to know how long to get off work.
Well, hang on, we're not going.
Well, it hasn't been drawn yet.
Well, no, did you enter the comp, did you?
Which is why I need you to pay me for the batch so we can get our tickets sorted.
It says here you're gone for 27 days.
Wow.
Wow, yeah,
That's
cool.
a long time.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Hey, but right now...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, too late now, Keyzie.
No, it's not.
This is breaking news.
Australia knocked out of the T20 World Cup. Oh, how sad.
That's petty.
Yeah, that was
Pretty good.
that was a step too far there, Keyzie.
Okay, sorry, say it again.
So
Say it again.
they just got defeated by India.
Yes.
So that is India and Afghanistan. How good.
So, yeah, they
Going
lost.
through to the semi.
They lost, and then they were waiting on the result of Afghanistan v Bangladesh.
Yes.
And then Afghanistan has beaten them up. I think that game started at midday today. So, yeah, that's good stuff. I feel slightly better.
Yes, so do I.
I feel slightly better. It's a weird tournament.
It is a really weird tournament, but Afghanistan are a bloody good side.
They're going great
and
guns.
really good to watch, so fair cop to them, fair cop. And it's nice that Australia's not bloody winning everything, to be frank.
It is.
You know, it gets tedious, Keyzie. It's like when I played tennis and table tennis and all that stuff. Just got sick of winning all the time.
Jase, I would destroy you at table tennis. Jase.
Let's tee it up, fellas.
Jase.
Let's tee it up. Settle this once and for all, because this is fighting talk.
I'll crush you at table tennis.
He's going to crush you.
I'll destroy you.
Yeah, I'll get you moving around that table wheezing with your little asthma and your
My little asthma?
your little nebulizer. You'd be in trouble, Keyzie.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey. The Big Show's very first fishing trip. Let's check out who they've reeled in this time.
Yeah, good times, man. Good times. What's this in aid of here, Keyzie?
It's an aid of good eating, getting some fishies.
Yes.
Coming out fishing with the Big Show. First ever fishing trip thanks to our mates at SiteSmart and their web app. It basically takes care of all your health and safety business so you can concentrate on your business.
That's a good name you've just come up with there, inadvertently, Keyzie, for our new fishing charter business that we're going to run. It's going to be called Fish and Trips.
Fish and trips.
Bloody great.
It is good, man.
Let's do it.
I didn't even realise I said
You
that.
accidentally said that, man.
Hey, Aaron, you massive backbone. How's life, mate?
Wonderful.
Good on you, mate. I see you're in Orewa. Do you do a bit of fishing there, mate? I've always found that a very flat beach.
No, yeah, you get a bit of fish off there. We get a bit of kite surfing. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice. So you obviously know your stuff there, Aaron.
Oh, definitely.
Good on you, mate. And what do you do for a crust?
I drive a bobcat and truck.
Massive backbone. But I tell you what, mate,
Hey,
you're in the draw.
Ron.
We're going to chuck you across to Puxan and Studio B. Good luck, my friend.
Awesome, guys.
James, you mad bastard. How's life?
Doing good, guys. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, James.
I detect a bit of an accent there. Where are you
yes.
from, Governor?
I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canadian.
Yeah, I was going to say Canada for sure, eh?
I don't know if you were.
I
don't know if you were, though.
Keyzie.
What?
Top of the morning, too.
I'm
That's
about
the
up
one.
to here at the moment, all right? Now, James, you like a bit of fishing yourself, mate?
Yeah, you bet.
Good on you. A bit of salmon action over there in Canada?
Yeah, and some trout as well.
Yeah, have you
trout.
ever done any ice fishing, man?
I have not, but I have done some fishing in the Arctic, and it's bloody good.
Yeah,
Good
good
stuff,
eating, all
mate.
right.
Well, that's where we're actually heading for this fishing trip.
Have you
So-
ever killed a bear?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, James, you're in the draw as well, mate. Stay on the line and
Look at that.
Pugsan and Studio B will sort you out. Amon, how's life? Amon.
Hey, Amon.
Yeah, man.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust?
Plumber.
Backbone.
Backbone. You do a bit of fishing yourself, Amon?
Yeah, don't mind a bit of fishing.
Do you ever have to fish your keys out of the shitter because you drop them in there because you do so much plumbing?
No, not keys. I had to quickly grab my phone out before.
Oh, yeah. I actually forgot to tell you guys I did that the other day. I forgot to tell you. I did a steamer, and then my phone fell out of my back pocket and it landed in my poos. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, cool, Amon.
Can you help with that, man?
Are you,
Yeah.
you keen to come on a fishing trip with that sort of banter flying around, man?
Oh, yes.
You can borrow my phone if you want, man.
Good stuff.
Now.
Oh, good stuff, Amon. You stay on the line and Puck's down in the studio. B will sort you out as well, okay, mate?
Yeah. Cheers.
Good on you, mate.
Fellas. We might actually, Keyzie, I might have to take you out before the trip just to give you a few tips so you don't bring the team down.
Right.
Embarrass us.
Right. Okay. So you want to take me out solo?
Yeah, I'll take you out solo.
Get the rods out.
Get the rods out, mate.
Yeah, cool. Okay, we can do that. Sorry, it landed in the poos.
Yeah, it landed on top of all of the poos. Yeah.
Did you just straight away reach in there, or did you take a second to go?
No, I got my daughter to grab it. Yeah. They come in handy once they get a bit older, eh?
Yeah,
Hey, Jase?
it's a little bit taller. They can reach
mate.
in there.
The Hoytey Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Yes, indeed, Guns N' Roses there on the Radio Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday evening. Let's get into some TV chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
I didn't watch anything last night. I put the TV up, and when I say I mean a mate has put the TV up in the wrong room. You know, I was trying to convince my wife to put it up in another room. She said, no, this is the lounge. And then my mother, who was here over the weekend, said, you should have the lounge in there. And my wife's like, yeah, good idea.
Who, Marge?
So now I've got to move the TV.
Yeah.
Now, my mate did it. He's a builder. He did an incredible job. Just screwed the exact right amount of holes.
Yes.
So, yeah, now I'm going to completely bugger it.
Yeah, and leave 4 holes in the wall there. But that's all good. But what's it called? A bit of...
Character.
Plaster.
Yeah, plaster, yeah. I watched... New Zealand's Best Homes.
Oh, on TVNZ Plus.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen the thumbnail for that and thought, nah.
Well, I had to.
It looks good. That sounds good. That sounds like it's right up my alley.
Why did you have to?
Well, because my wife's dad's got one of his houses on it, and he's part of the show.
Sorry about it.
And incidentally, his house is it's not
You were
his house.
saying off here it was terrible.
It's a house that he designed, obviously, for someone else. It's magnificent. And it was quite good in terms of, because we saw a few other houses, obviously, and then I got bored with it. But the way the other half lives, Mogi,
Yeah.
my word.
You're saying it's inspired you and you're thinking about getting some underfloor insulation.
Totally, man. Totally. It is quite humbling, you know, when there were these beautiful cottages in Queenstown that were made, and it was like, my God. And I saw my father-in-law's house, and I thought to myself, what must he think when he comes round to our little shithole? I also watched, of course, House of Dragons, and I went, no, I'm going to give it a fair go this time and give it a good watch. I'm sorry, it's just a poor man's Game of Thrones.
Right.
It lacks the grandeur. It lacks the magnificence.
The intrigue.
The scenery, the intrigue.
The buzzies you were saying?
The buzzies. It lacks. As I've said before, if Game of Thrones had never existed, I would like House of the Dragon. But actually, because of Game of Thrones, I go, it's annoying me so much, and the wigs are still doing my head in.
I don't think I would like House of the Dragon because I am perfectly happy to put Game of Thrones to one side and go, right, let's watch this new fantasy show. Oh, it sucks.
Have you watched it, though?
I've watched 7 episodes of the first
Right.
season, and it just did nothing for me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because I was thinking of Game of Thrones either. I just didn't think it was that good. Or maybe it's not
great.
for me.
It's very heavy in admin. It's very gloomy. It's very chatty.
But when Game of Thrones was heavier with admin, the writing was so brilliant.
Yes.
That you loved it. You were lapping it
It
up.
was intricate, Keyzie.
It was intricate, Jase.
Whereas I'm watching this one going, I don't know what the hell they're talking about now.
Yeah. It's probably above your head. I reckon I'll love it.
I reckon just stick with the New Zealand's Best Houses thing.
Yeah, maybe. Was with that guy, Phil something from, he does the one over in England?
McCracken.
Yes. No, McCracken. Phil something.
Got him.
Oh, we've run out of time
Have
well, it'll be some half-assed doco, no doubt.
It was. You were saying off air that the only reason you're with your wife is so that you inherit all those nice houses that her dad designed.
Well, obviously not, Keyzie, because they're not his houses.
Why'd you say that then?
Here's the Strokes.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Massive attack there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, massive day for Radio Hodaki. Tomorrow, of course, fellas. Day in lieu too. All-day broadcast from the Empire Tavern on the corner there. And we want punters to come along because there's going to be no commercials. Now, radio shows say that, but we mean it, man. No commercials, just lots of funny stuff going on. We'll be talking a little bit about, bowel cancer and the signs you need to look out for and what you need to do, and a serious side to it, but it's always a good day, Mogi, isn't it?
Well, it is good because I often find that I get told information, but then I completely forget it.
Yes. In one ear, out the other.
Well, yeah, and I don't know what it is. It's like, for example, there's a disease or there's some kind of sickness called lupus.
Yes.
Now, in New Zealand, it's got a different name, but in America, they call it lupus. And I cannot tell you the amount of times I've Googled the meaning of the word lupus and gone, oh, right. And I've got no idea what it is. So I'm somebody that needs to have constant reminders. I need to know what the signs are when I'm looking for bowel cancer. So to be able to do it and have a few lulls along the way, bloody beautiful, mate.
Raise a bit of cash as well.
Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me. What do I need to text there, Keyzie?
Jase, we're raising funds and awareness for Bowel Cancer New Zealand. June is Bowel Cancer Awareness Month. Our mates at Cotton Softs.
That's this month.
Is it?
Our mates at Cotton Softs have teamed up with us as well. So tomorrow, come to the Empire Tavern down in Auckland. And if you would like to donate $3 right now, text the word Lou to 3779.
3779.
Instant $3 donation. Jase, pass me your phone right now. I'll do it for you.
Why is it doing that?
I will do it for you.
This is an SMS or this is an extra charge. Do I want to accept the charge?
Well, yeah, if that's the case, then hit yes and you'll donate the $3.
Yeah, but then am I paying like an extra 50 cents to send it?
Well, it's either that or they're going to have to pay for it. The charity.
Lou to 3779. Is
that's
that
correct.
right?
I want to do it right now as well.
Yeah, I've done it.
I'll get my wife to help me when I get home.
No, it's really easy.
It's good.
It's really easy.
And I want to do more than $3. So
I've texted Lou to 3779.
What account is that coming out of, Keyzie?
Come back as well.
Yeah, actually, Jase, do you want to read the text that you got back when you donated?
Yeah, just read that out for us there, will you, mate?
It says, this SMS
No.
will accrue an additional charge.
Why don't you donate? Why not? It's $3.
Mate.
He's got a thing about donating to charities.
He hates it.
Right. You know what I'm going to do?
Donate $3 to charity?
I'm going to get my bank statements and I'm going to show you the amount of charities I donate to.
Okay,
right?
two things. Number one, you won't do that.
So what, 3779?
You text Lou to 3779.
LOO. And then you'll get a text
like
back.
I've just done.
And me too.
Do I have to make that in like a new contact?
No, this is the same thing we did last year. No, it's not. Give me your phone. I'll do it for you.
I don't trust you with my phone, Keyzie.
How about this? You transfer me $3. I'll do it on my phone again.
Because you always put your photo with you and Pugs on my phone.
Oh, as the wallpaper? Yeah. But, So we're running out of time now. But make sure you do come down to the Empire Hotel here in Auckland on the corner all day, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. The entirety of Hodaki broadcasting live. And don't forget, text Lou to 3779. Make an instant $3 donation. We'll see you tomorrow at the Empire.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Tuesday show done and dusted. And what a show it's been too. I put that in our top 5 big shows ever, actually.
Yeah, I'd say that. Okay, Pug son, package that one up, would you, brother? Send it off to the Radio Awards, right, mate?
Straight away. Mogi, you need to sort your TV out for TV chat with me, Mike Minogue.
I do. I've got to sort that out. I've also got to rearrange the lounge and the dining room. Also got to prepare for the arrival of my sister-in-law.
Oh, God.
And mother-in-law.
All right.
Now, you'll remember that my mother-in-law is famous for stealing my goddamn seat in the lounge.
Yes.
So I'm going to put some plans in place around that. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Put spikes under the,
something
like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Keyzie, Now let me think about what Keyzie's doing tonight. Maybe a bit of basketball.
I could tell you.
Basketball?
It's Wednesdays.
Okay, but you're going to give that up anyway because you can't really do it anymore and you're sick of riding the pine.
So Tuesdays, my wife has squash.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Your wife has squash.
Right. So
yeah.
I'll be making tacos at home.
Fish tacos, you were saying.
Pork mince. Making pork mince tacos. She'll be home at like 8:30. Eat those. Then we'll probably watch.
Will you wait till she gets home before you eat them?
Yeah. Country calendar. That's why I have a later lunch at like 2.
Oh.
And then I'm not hungry until she gets home from work or I get home.
Yeah, because you're bloated with noodles and stuff, aren't you? I tell you what. You can put it away, Keyzie. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I'll give you that too, Keyzie.
Thanks, fellas.
You're a big unit. And you can. I've watched you eat breakfasts and so forth, and I've gone. There's no way someone can eat all that food.
He just hoons it down,
but you
doesn't
just
he?
hoover it down.
I can put it away. Can Mike put it away?
Oh yeah, Mogie's a bit more refined though.
Oh, is he?
He'll have one egg instead of Keyzie's 6.
Oh, will he? I've seen him spoon eat a bowl of mince by the fistful.
Keyzie, that was different because I didn't want them to go off.
The dinner mince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight, Jase? More horse porn? Nay.
All right, that'll do. See you tomorrow.
Bye.